Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks and we talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, today we had another awesome day in the stock market. We had several stocks leap to new highs, including Tesla and SoFi. Okay, so Tesla shares were up 8.72%. Again, this is Elon Musk working closely with President-elect Trump. Also, you had SoFi Technologies up another 9%. The AI fintech company is up significantly since last week, since their earnings call, and also with the rate cut on yesterday. So the Fed came out yesterday and said we will get another rate cut. Okay. I also got a notification on M1 Finance. Another brokerage firm said they are reducing rates from 6.75% to 6.5%. So again, any kind of mortgage product, any kind of credit product will get a rate cut due to the Federal Reserve cutting rates on yesterday. Okay, also we had Palantir Technologies, the data analytics company, up 5.33%. Also, Aero Environment up 3.25%. So several stocks on the up as President Trump brings in a new perspective coming in 2025. Okay, so let's go over to the news and let's take a quick news at what happened today in news. We also had FundStrat's Global Tom Lee talk about small caps could be the next group of stocks to outperform as well. Okay. And I do have a fractional portfolio that I'm building in it. I have Tesla, I have SoFi, and I also have T-Mobile. So all these companies, Tesla, SoFi, and T-Mobile, are up. All right. So that portfolio is growing such a good pace. We're up $200 something in the smaller portfolio, a little under $1,000. So good news there. All right, let's go to the news. Okay, here we are on the news. CNBC says Tesla hits $1 trillion market cap as stock rallies after Trump win. Had some great news. We also seen Bitcoin going up as well this week. Ethereum, any kind of crypto coin is launching higher as people feel a little bit more confidence with the new administration come in. They feel that cryptocurrency has a bigger chance with this administration than previous administration. Okay. Today, Dow Jones is up 0.59%. Also today, the S&P did reach over 6,000 points. You see right now, S&P is right at 5,995. But I think briefly, right about 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, it did go over 6,000 points. Okay. Also, we had NASDAQ up 0.09 and Russell 2000 index up 0.71. Okay. So those were the major indexes. We know Tesla lives in the S&P 500. We know Apple's there. Many of the top stocks are right there in the S&P 500. Also, the big tech NASDAQ also holds many of their stocks. But this week included, NVIDIA was added to the Dow. Okay, so NVIDIA is in quite a few indexes. All right, so that was added this week. So that helps the Dow index of stocks. But let's get back to this article. Here it is. Tesla hits $1 trillion market cap as stock rallies after Trump win. And this is for a number of things that, Elon working closely with government, the next administration could possibly help the FSD, full service self-driving, or the cybercab product in the next 2 years. Okay. Elon has projected that the cybercab will be out in late 2026. And if he works closely with the new administration, that could federalize the ability to the cybercab to be everywhere. Okay, that's a unique possibility. We also saw Uber shares go down in recent days, as it may be that full self-driving will get approved on a national basis, not just on a local state by state base. Okay. All right. So Elon Musk very excited. The stock hits a $1 trillion market cap. This feels just like 2021 all over again. Elon Musk rising to power as Tesla shoots back up over 20% in 1 week. Okay. This is, I've never seen this done before. Okay. So, other news, Powell and Fed won't be able to avoid talking about Trump forever. But again, the Federal Reserve is an independent committee that makes decisions about interest rates for the country. Okay. Also, ChatGPT rejected over 250,000 images generated of presidential candidates prior to election. Also, AI demand grows as data centers will be challenged to keep the pace. Okay, so data centers will be uh, tied to NVIDIA's power and also the NVIDIA power chip of it transporting the data. Okay, so it's not only the data processing on the chip and the servers, but the actual signal going over the network from PCs to servers. So the network will now have to be improved as NVIDIA's speed and processing power continues to get better and better. Okay. So we know that I think next year, 2025, the new chip should be coming out for NVIDIA. But there's highly other competitors, but not only that the chip processing power is much more powerful, the network that it runs on will have to be. And I believe NVIDIA is rolling that product out or service very, very soon. Okay. All right. So, other news we have Toyota says California led EV mandates are impossible as state falls short of goal. Okay. So, California has a mandate. We go all EV in the next 5 years. So, Toyota is saying it's almost impossible. Okay. Now, let's go over to the Robinhood. Okay, here we are in the Robinhood portfolio again today, up significantly over 2%. Okay, instead of 1%, we're up 2%. And that's a gain of over $75 in this portfolio. That's a nice mark to have. Okay, so we're nearing $4,000 in this portfolio. And let's look, I think we're up about $400 in this portfolio over the week, if I'm correct. Let's see. Okay, so earlier in the week, let's see, we opened up about 3,500 and we ended the week at $3,900. Okay, so we're up a little over $400 this week after the election. Okay, what other stocks do we have going today? We know SoFi was up. We know that Tesla was up. Some of the mega tech, such as Amazon, was down slightly. Google was down 1.22%. But let's look here, see what else. Okay, we had Upstart Holdings. They were up 45%. After earnings, what else do we have here? Costco. Okay, Costco shares were up today. Again, these are some of the one of the best stocks. Costco shares were up 3.29%. This is one of the big box stores that many Americans love to go in and buy bulk. You can even buy gold at Costco. But as certainty in the business and new administration, this company is actually cash cow when it comes to memberships. It's still growing and people love working for Costco. Uh, but again, I think I bought this stock a little bit around 400 or $500. Let's look at my position. Looks like I'm up a little bit over 85%. Okay, so again, Costco, great stock. No one probably thought it could go higher when it was around $500 or $600. Here it is today at $943 per share. Let's see. I think that's about it. We already know Tesla is up this week. Basically, at the beginning of the week, it was trading around the mid to like 250, and by the end of the week, it's trading over $300 per share. Okay, but keep in mind, A lot of this is about the future, about the possibility if certain products or services come through, whether it's the cyber cab, RoboTaxi type product, or it's the Optimus Prime and the AI. There's going to be a lot of regulation coming with AI and the Optimus robot. If Elon Musk can put those two main products out there, also energy storage, if he can repeat what he did this last quarter with energy storage product and revenue growing from that, stock could take off even higher. But again, the big news this week is Tesla hits $1 trillion market cap after Elon Musk and Trump could be possibly working together. We don't know that for fact yet. It's just a hunch right now. We know that Trump has suggested that Elon Musk will be appointed and will help do efficiency planning for the government. If those two plans come together, this could be a whirlwind for Tesla, SpaceX, or any other Elon Musk businesses. Okay. All right. So Tesla today was up 8.20% for a little bit of gain in this portfolio, over $25. Okay. So that was Tesla today. Rocket rising over, let's see, I think it might be 40% over the week. Let's see. Okay, look over this last week, we're up 28%, 28.76%. So that's pretty good. That's like a year's worth of work in 1 week. Okay, so Elon Musk and Tesla up 28% after the news of Donald Trump being elected. And lastly, we'll go over to my other portfolio. Okay, finally, we're in the portfolio. Tesla shares, as I mentioned, up 8% for a gain of $1,100. Also, SoFi Technologies up 9% for a gain of $400. Palantir Technologies up 4% for a gain of $52. And Upstart Holdings up 46% for a gain of $51. Again, I'm upside down this Upstart Holdings position. It's a fintech very similar, well, not very similar. It is a fintech, but SoFi is an actual bank. Upstart just deals with loans and they use AI for it. I got out of it quite a bit because look, I'm down 52%. The best thing is to buy into something like SoFi Tech, led by the CEO, Anthony Noto. All right, but Upstart did have a good earnings call, and so that's why we see up 45% on the day. Okay, some other hot stocks was American Tower. Remember this, American Tower is a REIT. So this is a piece of real estate and actually does pay a dividend. So you could never go wrong with American Tower, which they do cell phone towers. Um, let's see. One that I liked, Aero Environment. Okay, Aero Environment was up today 3.25%. And this is pretty much a drone company, pretty much working with a lot of military applications. Aero Environment was up 3.25%, but overall I'm up 82% in this position. I had one other share, sold it, and I decided to keep one of them because I knew that at some point this stock would actually come back. All right. So those were the big gainers, Tesla, SoFi, uh, Upstart Holdings because of the good earnings call. But the top three that we've talked about several times, channels, Tesla, SoFi, and Palantir, all up today. Also, bank stocks have been up, JP Morgan, in of the like. Okay. And the losers today, let's see. Advanced micro devices down 1.25%. Amazon down 0.89%, and Microsoft Corp down 0.68. Airbnb down 8% after a I guess not so good earnings call, and Nvidia shares were slight down 0.84%. We know that the artificial intelligence chip maker will be back. They just entered the Dow index, so they're probably just cool off for a few days. Good stock to be part of. I've been involved in NVIDIA since 2019, so a little over 4 years, done very well, over 1,000% gain. Also, Alphabet shares were slightly down. That may be a company you want to be involved with. And Apple, of course, down 0.23%. They have the iPhone 16 coming out, or iPhone 16 Pro. Could be a game changer for this Christmas season. People may be buying into that. All right, so that is the news. Anyway, top stock again, Tesla up 8.14%, a gain of over 28% this week after the Trump election. Again, this is a lot of excitement and exuberance, so we don't want to pin all our hopes on Tesla that this will continue. They probably will give back a lot of that next week. Okay? I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I'll see you next week.